What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today I want to talk about a fragrance from Lattafa. It's Ajayeb Dubai. And shout out to Kells Smells. That's actually the channel that I saw talking about this one. He's a good dude, man. If you guys haven't subscribed to him, take a second to go do that. You won't be disappointed. Lots of good content. Pretty frequent content, too. So shout out to you, my man. I enjoy your content as always, and this is one that I did get from you, so I got to give you the praise on that. Now, this one is... as far as presentation goes, I'm not sure what to make of this. This bottle looks interesting, to say the least. Some almost, what would that be? Not tempered glass. What's that? Stained glass look. It's not really stained glass, but it reminds me of that. With the little plaque. Nothing really the rest of the way around the bottle. Sticker on bottom with the Lattafa logo and the concentration, what have you. Cap also, just hard plastic. But it is very rigid. Does have Lattafa on there. Sprayer and what have you is just... plain Jane black. The lid does not click, but it slides in snugly. You guys know I like the cap click, but we don't get one from this, unfortunately. I have the dry down on a test strip, but we'll re-up the test strip just to show some love to the distribution of the sprayer. It's nothing to write home about, but it's not too bad. We can check it out together. Yeah, not bad. What do you guys think? What an interesting fragrance. Now, at the time of this video, I just bit my tongue. At the time of this video, this fragrance is, I want to say, I'll throw it up on the screen, around 18 bucks. I think on Amazon you're working at like just $17 to $18. And then at FragranceNet at the time of this video, I think it was like $18 or $19. Nonetheless, under 20 bucks, pretty much everywhere you can look for this one. That's what caught my attention the most. Now, let's throw the notes up on the screen. We're going to go over those together real quick. Then I'm going to talk about the scent itself and let you guys know what I think. So, in the top, what we've got listed is saffron and pineapple. In the mid, we've got coffee and violet leaves. Then in the base, we've got butterscotch, interesting note, vanilla, and sandalwood. Again, like I said, I have the dried on the test strip. I've owned this since, for about a month. About a month, maybe a little more than a month at this point. I've worn it several times. Got to spend some time with it. The main stars of this fragrance, to my nose, it's a coffee fragrance, if I'm going to simplify it. But the cool thing is the butterscotch. If you're going to ask me, I think the coolest part of this is the butterscotch alongside the coffee. It brings this interesting candy sweet gourmand element that's addictive to smell. It's very addictive. To me, the butterscotch is the star. The coffee is, also pretty sweet. It's not a super mature, tough to wear coffee. It's a very sweet, playful coffee. Is that the right way to say this? You guys know what I'm getting at. It's a very easy to wear coffee fragrance. It's not harsh at all. It's not like a bitter or burnt coffee smell. It's a very sweet and playful and flowing coffee. I think the butterscotch is what does a lot of that. A bit of a floral touch. I think, like I said, it's got some violet in there. It's got some floral essence to it. And a bit of a creamy woodiness. But overall, I think that the way I would simplify it is just a coffee fragrance. It's a very nice, easy to wear coffee fragrance with a sweetness from butterscotch that I can't think of any other fragrance that has that butterscotch note off the top of my head, but I love it. It's sweet, it's playful, and it's addictive, man. Definitely something to look into. Now, if I'm going to talk about performance and what have you, like I said, I've owned it for a little over a month. I've worn it a handful of times. Performs very well on me. I've clocked it at 6 to 8 hours every time I wear it, depending on how many sprays. Me personally, with this one, I'm usually like 1, 2, 3, and then like 4, 5. That's what I usually do with this one. 5, 4 to 6 sprays, we'll call it. Usually 5 is where I fall. And yeah, 6 to 8 hours every time that I wear it. Times to wear this one. To me, it's definitely a cold weather fragrance. Cooler weather, if you will. Fall, winter, maybe spring, depending on where you live. I'm up here in Seattle, so yeah, springs here are usually relatively mild, around 50 degrees, so it would work just fine there. Kind of strikes me as a night out fragrance, but I think this would do just fine as a daily wear. Maybe to the office. Go a little bit light on the sprays because, like I said, sometimes with gourmand stuff, sweet stuff, a bit of loud fragrances can obviously bug people. You don't want to be the guy that gets in trouble for wearing a fragrance, but more of a nighttime to me, but it can be worn in the daytime. I think age-wise, anybody can rock this stuff. I don't see why a young man can't rock this just as much as a mature man. Overall, if I'm going to rate this one, I'm not the biggest coffee guy. So I would say if you like coffee fragrances, you're going to probably rate this pretty high because it's easy to wear. super high compliment factor and ease of use. Like, it's not an offensive coffee fragrance. It's not a harsh coffee fragrance. It's very smooth, very sweet, very playful, very mass appealing. Being somebody that's not the biggest coffee fragrance guy, I'm still going to give it a 7. I think it's very nice, performs really, really well, projects really well. The sillage is amazing. For 20 bucks, man, it's a good blind buy, in my opinion. Again, do what you guys want with your money, but if you do like coffee fragrances, you're not going to go wrong spending $20 on this one. And if you're somebody that doesn't have much of a coffee fragrance element to your collection, this would be a good place to start. $20 or less, performs really well. Like I said, it's an easy coffee fragrance to wear. It's pretty mass appealing and sweet, and I think you might get yourself some compliments with this one. So check it out if you haven't already. I just wanted to shed some light on it. And again, thank you to my man Kells Smells. Love his channel, and hopefully you guys will check that one out because it's well worth a look. And do me a favor, drop me a like on this video. Like I always tell you guys, that helps the algorithm a lot. Lets YouTube know the video's worthwhile, the channel's worthwhile. Tells YouTube that you like the video. Maybe someone else will like it too. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I don't know why you haven't already, but you should. Until next time, guys, I'm going to leave you the way I always try to leave you. Take your vitamins, hit the gym, always stay improving. That's very important. Along with smelling good, you need to be healthy, and you should always be improving. God bless. Be well. Boom, boom. I'm out.